Hey everyone! Today we're diving deep into the monstrous world of the Monsterverse to speculate on one of the most exciting questions on every fan's mind. Who will be the next villain in Godzilla x Kong, SuperNova? With the epic showdowns we've seen so far, from Godzilla vs. Kong to Godzilla. King of the Monsters, the Monsterverse has consistently upped the ante with bigger, badder, and more terrifying titans. But what, or who, could possibly top what we've already witnessed? Buckle up, because we're about to explore some insane possibilities, backed by lore, leaks, and a little bit of wild speculation. And hey, we'll even tie in a fascinating real-world location, Sedona, Arizona, which might just play a role in the next chapter of this saga. Before we jump into potential villains, let's recap where we left off. Godzilla x Kong. The new empire set the stage for an uneasy alliance between the two titans. Kong has his own kingdom in Hollow Earth, while Godzilla remains the surface world's protector. But as we know, peace never lasts long in the Monsterverse. The emergence of the great ape titan, Scar King, and the ancient frost dragon Shimo proved that even older, more dangerous creatures are lurking beneath the surface. The movie also introduced Mothra's return, hinting at a deeper cosmic connection. Now, with SuperNova on the horizon, the title itself suggests something astronomical, perhaps a celestial threat. Could we see a titan from space? Or is there something even more ancient and terrifying waiting to be uncovered? Let's first unpack what we know so far. Following the events of the New Empire, Godzilla has returned to the surface world as its vigilant protector, while Kong now rules the Hollow Earth as its undisputed alpha. This dual regency of titanic rulers offers humanity a brief window of peace. Monarch, the global titan monitoring organization, is no longer just reactive. They're beginning to anticipate Titan activity, exploring deeper into Hollow Earth and even developing technology to harmonize with Titan energy signatures. But there's something strange happening. Buried within the electromagnetic readings Monarch has recorded are signals, irregular pulses that don't match any known Hollow Earth frequency. These patterns, recurring and persistent, seem to originate from deep space, and they are coming closer. Enter Sedona, Arizona, a place that might hold unexpected significance in the next chapter. Known for its towering red rock formations, metaphysical lore, and unusual electromagnetic activity, Sedona is not just a tourist haven. It's long been a hotspot for UFO sightings and unexplained energy vortexes. In real-world science, Sedona is home to some of the most magnetically active terrain in North America, with geologic formations that seem to amplify natural energies. In the Monsterverse, this makes Sedona the perfect location for a mysterious anomaly. Picture this. Monarch detects an unusual burst of gravitational waves emanating from the Sedona beauties, a spike that corresponds with the same alien frequency they've been tracking. Scientists are baffled. Could this be a beacon? Or worse, a landing signal? Let's start with the most obvious candidate, SpaceGodzilla. For those unfamiliar, SpaceGodzilla is a fan-favorite villain from the Toho Godzilla films. A cosmic mutation of Godzilla's cells that traveled through space, absorbed crystalline energy, and returned as a nearly invincible foe. The title SuperNova hints at a spaceborne threat, and the Monsterverse has been slowly teasing extraterrestrial elements, the Axis Mundi, alien civilizations in Hollow Earth. Godzilla's atomic breath could interact with a cosmic entity, mutating it into SpaceGodzilla. Interestingly, Sedona, Arizona, is known for its mystical vortexes, areas believed to emit powerful energy fields. If the Monsterverse wanted a real-world location where cosmic energy could interact with Earth's ley lines, a recurring concept in the films, Sedona's vortexes would be perfect. Imagine a scene where SpaceGodzilla's crystalline structures start emerging from Sedona's red rocks, signaling his arrival. SpaceGodzilla's emergence in Sedona could be framed as a resurrection event. The region's natural magnetic anomalies act as an energy conduit, opening a rift through which this spaceborne monster enters our world. Crystalline spires erupt from the sandstone mesas. The iconic cathedral rock fractures into levitating shards. Locals flee as gravitational distortions warp time and space. Monarch scrambles to contain the event, only to watch helplessly as SpaceGodzilla ascends into the sky, channeling solar radiation and sending a message to other life forms, a call to arms, or a challenge to any titan who would oppose its reign. Next up, Destoroyah, one of Godzilla's most brutal adversaries. Born from the oxygen destroyer, the weapon used in King of the Monsters, Destoroyah is a perfect example of humanity's arrogance creating a monster even Godzilla can't handle. The oxygen destroyer was already introduced, meaning Destoroyah's origins are already in play. He's one of the few titans who has actually killed Godzilla in Godzilla vs. Destoroyah. His demonic design and sheer brutality would make him a terrifying final boss for the Monsterverse. Sedona's Chapel of the Holy Cross is built into the Red Rocks, a place where the natural and spiritual worlds collide. If Destoroyah is a manifestation of humanity's sins, like the oxygen destroyer, a battle here could symbolize a reckoning between nature and mankind's destructive tendencies. A more unconventional but fascinating pick, Biollante, a plant-based titan created from Godzilla's DNA fused with plant life. She's tragic, monstrous, and deeply tied to ecological themes. The Monsterverse loves exploring genetic experiments. See Mecha-Godzilla. Imagine Bagan awakening in response to the arrival of SpaceGodzilla, a primal guardian of balance that perceives the alien titan as a universal blight. In this version, Bagan is not evil, but apocalyptic in scale. A beast bound by ancient Hollow Earth magic and dormant until now, Bagan's reawakening causes volcanoes to erupt across the Pacific Ring of Fire. Massive storms, tornadoes, and energy surges sweep the planet. Sedona's vortexes begin to pulse with molten light, as if some deeper force is stirring beneath its iconic red stone. Godzilla and Kong, forced into a fragile alliance once again, realize they are outmatched, not just physically, but cosmically. The world is becoming a battleground between entities that were never meant to meet. Biollante could be a result of Monarch or Apex cybernetics tampering with Titan DNA. Her design would be a fresh organic contrast to the mechanical and reptilian titans we've seen. Sedona's Cathedral Rock is surrounded by lush vegetation despite the arid climate. If Biollante's roots were to spread from here, it could create a haunting visual of nature reclaiming the land in a monstrous way. Monarch's quantum satellites pick up strange readings, fragments of forgotten Titan prophecy etched in gravitational waves. The hollow Earth trembles. Godzilla, sensing an imbalance in the biosphere, travels to Sedona, the origin point of Nebulan's gravitational interference. There, he finds a convergence of cosmic and terrestrial energies, the battlefield for the final war. Kong, wielding upgraded armor and perhaps a reforged version of the axe from the new empire, joins him. But even together, they cannot simply defeat Nebulon through brute force. They must awaken something older, a forgotten guardian titan sealed beneath Sedona's buttes, imprisoned by ancient civilizations who feared its power. Could SuperNova be the film that finally explores the idea of humanity's ancient collaboration with Titans? Sedona, rich in Native American history and spiritual tradition, could be revealed as a sacred site built atop an ancient Titan temple. Glyphs hidden in the rocks speak of Skyfire, a time when the heavens burned and Titans battled invaders from the stars. Local tribes' oral traditions might hint at an ancient pact between humans and the guardian Titan. Monarch decodes these glyphs, realizing too late that Sedona isn't just a passive energy vortex. It's a key. And once turned, it opens the gateway to either salvation or extinction. Visually, the film could ascend to levels never before seen in the franchise. Picture SpaceGodzilla levitating above Sedona, absorbing cosmic radiation as storms swirl around him. Bagan rises from the hollow Earth's deepest volcano, his wings blotting out the sun. Nebulon, coalescing in Earth's upper atmosphere, casts the sky in perpetual flight. Godzilla, now glowing with newly harnessed stellar energy, roars atop Bell Rock as Kong scales floating platforms to engage SpaceGodzilla in mid-air combat. Each battle is not just a clash of fists and beams, but of ideologies. Natural order versus corruption, ancient harmony versus cosmic chaos. Of course, Legendary might introduce a brand new Titan. Given SuperNova's title, this could be a starborn entity, something that feeds on cosmic radiation, making Godzilla's atomic powers useless. The Monsterverse has already created original Titans like the MUTOS and Scar King. A star-powered Titan would force Godzilla and Kong to find a new way to fight. It opens doors for even more sequels. Sedona is a hotspot for UFO sightings. If the new Titan is alien, Sedona's reputation as a cosmic energy hub could be the gateway for its arrival. Ultimately, the villain of Godzilla x Kong. SuperNova will need to be more than just powerful. They must be symbolic, a reflection of where the Monsterverse is going thematically. From the primal, Skull Island, to the mythic, king of the monsters, the elemental, Godzilla vs. Kong, to the ancestral, the new empire, the next chapter must embrace the cosmic. The villain must challenge not just our titans, but our understanding of life, death, and energy across space and time. The Monsterverse is far from over, and Godzilla x Kong. SuperNova could go in any of these directions, or something even crazier. Whether it's SpaceGodzilla, Destoroyah, Biollante, or an entirely new threat, one thing's for sure: Godzilla and Kong will have their hands full. And let's not forget Sedona, Arizona. Whether as a battleground, a source of cosmic energy, or a mystical gateway, it's the perfect real-world location to tie into the next chapter. What do you think? Who's your pick for the next big villain? Drop your theories below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into the Monsterverse. Until next time, stay loud, stay proud, and keep roaring.